My mother, who abandoned me as a child, is now using and dumping me again. So my mom left my dad when I was just 3 years old. So I grew up without a mom. So I grew up with my father, who is a Muslim. My father's family did not treat me well, but I coped. I had to manage anyway. At 16, I got married. So at the age of 17, I was already a mother to a beautiful child. So after giving birth to my child, my husband and I started having issues. And I decided to go and look for my mom. I've been away from her for too long. So I traveled to go look for her. And then I saw her in another city. We reconnected and it was beautiful. At this point, I was already separated from my first husband. My son lives with him, so I was able to stay with my mom and reconnect with her. Staying with my mom made me realize that she had a lot of anger issues. And when I went to her, she was handling a restaurant business. And when I got there, I invested a little money too, and we started running the business together. At a point, even my younger siblings, who I was happy to meet, I finally have younger siblings who we can gist and relate to. They left everything for me. I was practically doing everything in that restaurant because at that point, they had lost their dad and they were selling properties worth millions of naira. They can sell a property of 40 million, 50 million. They were just selling all the properties and I didn't know why. So they practically abandoned the restaurant for me. My younger siblings became so lazy. They were not doing anything because their dad left them money and properties. So they were just selling properties and living lavishly. My ex-husband is a very rich man, but he doesn't want to support me because of the kind of family I come from. So he just distanced himself, even though he takes care of our son. Now they left everything for me. I practically became a house help for them. I would do the dishes, I would serve the food, cook the food, do everything in the restaurant. It was becoming overwhelming. So I left the business for them and I went back to my previous city. Even after moving back to my previous city, I was still in touch with them, talking to my mom, Currently, my dad is late. And even before he died, I was living comfortably on my own. So sometime last year, my mom invited me to her city to come for a visit. So I went there to see them and she was telling me that she wanted to sell the house they were staying. That house is like a family house her husband left for her and the kids. I'm like, why do you want to sell this house? You have sold every other thing. Why this? Why are you selling everything? The advice I gave her turned into a huge misunderstanding. It got to the point that my younger siblings told me that it is not my father's house, so it is not my business. I should wait when they are sharing my own father's property, then I can have a say. But since it is not my father's property, I don't have a say, and they sent me out of the house because I advised them not to sell that house. So I left and I went back to my city. Shortly after that, they sold that house. As I speak to you now, they are currently squatting in different places with friends. I don't understand why they will sell a house they have and start squatting. And my mom does a particular thing that I don't really like. She doesn't talk to me or communicate with me except she's in trouble. My mom will only call me when she needs help. She will never call me to check up on me, never. My son is not living with me. He's living with my ex-husband and his family. I go there to see him once in a while. My mom has never asked me about my son. She has never asked me about my well-being. All my mom does is gossip to her friends that I sleep with different politicians. Politicians are sponsoring my life. Like, I don't even understand. You are gossiping about your daughter, and this same daughter you are saying is doing all sort of things. You will call me in time of need, and then after I sort out that problem for you, you will start looking for misunderstanding, so we'll quarrel. And then the next 3-4 months I won't hear from you. The next time you are calling me, it's either you are in a problem with police, it's either you need money, it's either you are